California fishing, fishing by the bay. Fishing in San Francisco, we like to fish this way. So come on out to join us on our exhibition today. In Northern California, let's go fishing.
Got him.
With Craig. We're fishing in the Delta, we're fishing in the Bay, we're fishing in the ocean, that's how we spend our day. So come on out to join us on our exhibition today. Fishing in San Francisco, just ain't no other way.
Happy?
Oh yeah, big time.
Imagine being a traveler on a sightseeing tour of San Francisco Bay. You'd see a majestic bridge, probably bigger than anything you've ever seen back home. There are hills, lots of hills. In fact, everywhere you look, there are hills. And islands. The bay is full of islands, some big, some small, but all of them with a story to tell. You certainly won't miss the buildings of downtown San Francisco, a beautiful sight with a morning glow. And if you just happen to be out around 6 o'clock on a summer morning, you'd see the Bay Area fishing fleet heading to their respective hotspots.
Hey.
To the surprise of everyone except the locals, San Francisco Bay and the surrounding area is one of the most productive fishing regions in the world. Anglers have a choice of chasing salmon outside the gate 7 months out of the year, stripers year-round if you follow them into the Delta, and halibut from spring to fall. And there are always rockfish. Tons of these delectable delights inhabit coastal reefs outside every harbor in Northern California. And for those with a sense of adventure, the Farallon Islands await anyone willing to ride 26 miles offshore to an enchanted world of life not seen anywhere on the mainland. By the way, the islands also feature some of the best bottom fishing on the West Coast. Volume 1 of Hooked on Fishing the Golden Gate takes you through the East Bay Flats, where it may all look alike from the surface, but perception is in the eye of the beholder.
And this is the ideal condition we've got.
You'll see how subtle bottom changes can make a big difference when it comes to catching halibut. Then the secrets of San Francisco Bay are unveiled. Those nearly impossible to find rocky spots that everybody talks about but few actually know how to fish are exposed. Discover the exact locations and similarities of the Rock Pile, Shag Rock, Harding Rock, along with many other striper hotspots that are barely even blips on a chart. In Volume 2, the action heats up as halibut go on a tear outside San Francisco's famed Seal Rock. Find out when to be on the spot and what to expect once you're there. We'll follow the summer run of stripers out of the gate and down the San Mateo coast, where anchovies and fish converge, bringing on some wild action for both bass and salmon off Pacifica. North of the gate, we'll check out halibut spots from Point Bonita to Stinson Beach before picking our way up the coast to Point Reyes, where rockfish, lingcod, and salmon are always on the menu. As fall arrives, migrating stripers move back through the gate and into San Pablo Bay. You'll see what a difference a couple of months makes on the bay, in addition to the various locations and techniques used for catching bass in San Pablo Bay.